what's next? I guess I should go on with the negative side of intermittent fasting. I remember when I first started it, my body was fighting it. First day was great, no problems. I eventually ate at noontime, great. Second day, about 9 o'clock, probably about 10 o'clock, about 2 hours left, and me drinking my excessive amounts of water. I had to go to the bathroom to vomit, which was very unpleasant, and I did not understand. And after consulting with some others, it's just a body reacting poorly to it. I mean, there are toxins in your system because your body is kind of consuming itself. It's eating the fat because, there's no food. After it ate the food from the night before or the day before, there's nothing left in the system. So it's got to, you're active, you're doing stuff, and your body doesn't like it because it stored the fat there for a reason, for a rainy day, and it's just not good from its point of view, the body's point of view. The body is just, it wants you to survive, and it's working towards survival of a primitive form of humanity that didn't have all the food that they'd ever want in ways that it really shouldn't be consumed. So with that, drinking a lot of water, the important part is if you're intermittent fasting, yes, you have to drink a lot of water. The problem is you drink a lot of water, you're going to be urinating a lot, getting rid of toxins, but you're also going to be getting rid of electrolytes. So one of the advantages is you get rid of the toxins. The advice I would say, get healthy sea salt with no real additives. I like Celtic sea salt. I think it's from California, which if it's from California, it's probably been looked over to make sure there's nothing extra added, and that they probably do tests. But I bought Celtic sea salt, and you just put a pinch in for every, I like to go in metric, so 500 mils, which is about a pint, something like that. So you put like a pinch of Celtic sea salt, and it's really not much. It's just a little bit, so when you keep excessively drinking, you're gonna be knocking your electrolytes back. So then you drink, and you're not drinking sugar, but you're drinking a little bit of salt to put in some of the magnesium, calcium, sodium, of course, and the chloride. Any little things that might be in there which will help. Those little salt ions will help make things a little bit better on your system. Because I think the nausea is caused by the body fighting because you have toxins in your system, but you're also knocking out the electrolytes and some good stuff that's in your system. Just water just takes what water does, and the body wants to purify itself. So another thing is using a very tiny amount of baking soda. Yeah, baking soda. Baking soda will lower the pH. Baking soda will rise the pH, because part of intermittent fasting also, because you're eating less, is your stomach might be producing acids for you to eat the food that's not there. So you might get acid indigestion. I suffered from some acid indigestion. So just a teeny tiny bit goes a long way. And that's really cheap. You can buy $1, you can get almost 2. Maybe $1.25, you can probably get 2, definitely. But yeah, they go for probably about 50 to 70 cents a box. Pretty cheap. You don't even have to buy the brand stuff. Iron Hammer, you can buy, it just comes, it's really cheap stuff, but a little bit goes a long way. It also helps, freshen your shoes up, and it can be used to reduce smells out of your car by putting it in the sprinkler on the floor, and you vac it up later. Baking soda is a wonderful thing. And Celtic sea salt, it's also a wonderful thing because it's not just plain old sodium chloride with iodine added. It's, there is iodine in it, but it's from a natural source. So all these things. So if you're intermittent fasting, I would advise that maybe even a liter. You take a pinch of salt and a pinch, just a dusting of sodium. A baking soda, and it'll get you the minerals and raise the pH and really make intermittent fasting a much more pleasurable experience. What's next?